and welcome back to my channel. I am Ariel from Infinite Morale, which is my spiritual wellness business. Today I'm sitting down to do another unboxing video. I got this deck, these decks, I'll split it into different unboxing videos though, from Hay House Publishing. They had a sale going on, and every time they do one of those I like to sneak in on some decks. So I got a couple from them. We'll see where we start, whichever one I pick first. If you like my content, if you like this video, if you appreciate, the time that I put into my content, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I would really appreciate that. Just help me. Oh goodness. Help me expand my reach. Make differences in other people's lives as well. Okay, so we're going to start with the Muse Tarot. You guys, a lot of readers have this deck that I follow on YouTube. I know it's, not super unique. I know a lot of people have it. I mean, I'm sure it's unique in its own way, but I've had my eye on the Muse Tarot for a while. I've been sitting on the fence for a while on getting it, and I finally decided to get it. So if you guys would like to look this deck up where I got it, which is on the Hay House Publishing website, then I will put a link in the description box below. Ooh, I'm already liking the feel of this deck. The outside has a nice texture. It is another tarot deck. I haven't bought a tarot deck in a minute. The last tarot deck I bought was like the original tarot. Needed one of those bad boys. Let's see what we got here. Book. Oh, cute. Look, fishies in a box. The Fool. Look at that. Look at that Fool card. She is setting off on a journey. She is not grounded, though. She is up in the air. Very airy energy coming through for me. The back of the cards look like this. What is that, an eye? No. It's like a succulent-looking mandala thing in the middle. And then you have the pretty floral on the outside. The Magician. The Priestess. Look, she's got runes around her head. Holding the moon. Holding a moon. The Empress. Ooh, look at that one. Her heart chakra and the space coming out of it. The planets. Not to mention, the foliage. I'm loving this artwork, you guys. Muse of Materials. What would that be? Wands? Muse of Materials, is that like a page of wands? Very interesting. You have this mirrored woman covered in roses. And then this woman walking down the path into, almost a paradise, looks like to me. On a journey, that's for sure. Queen of Materials. Knight of Materials. Got the succulent above the horse. I love that they kept the horse in the knight. In the knight card. Nope. So the Muse of materials is not the page of materials. Interesting, because we have the page of materials right here. She's straight up wearing a rose on her head. Look at that. Interesting. What's coming next? 10 of materials. Queen. So there's no king? There's no king. I don't see a king. Am I wrong? We start counting down. So there's Knight of Materials, Queen of Materials, Muse of Materials, Page of Materials. But I am not seeing a king. There's not kings, there's muses in this deck. A very feminine feel to this deck. Yeah, lots of pictures of women and flowers. Beautiful deck, you guys. Look at the 9 of materials. If it's the 9 of materials, and it's the 9 of wands, wait, this isn't the wands. What? Wouldn't that be inspiration? We've got emotions, which are cups. Voices, which I think would be swords. Where are the pentacles? Oh, yeah, you guys are like, you fucking dumbass. Sorry. Pentacles. So the materials is the pentacles. The inspiration is the wands. And how I found that out is coming across the 9 of materials, which would be the 9 of pentacles, which would be this kind of, you know, this energy, this very happy, wish fulfillment energy, right? Where the universe is, you know, showering this person with blessings, basically. And I was like, well, that is not a 9 of wands energy, so I've got to be wrong. This is the 10 of materials, though. This will be fun to incorporate into the readings. I'm interested to look into the muses. Let's see what this one says. Muse of Voices. So the Muse of Voices comes after the Queen, like it is the King. But it's not. Keywords: communicating truth, intuitive knowing, integrity, directness, honest leadership, diplomacy, finding spiritual truth and purpose, bird's eye view, blending strategy with intuitive knowing, avoiding manipulation. Prompt: the walkway of consciousness. The Muse of Voices dances freely at the gates of enlightenment, drawing heavily on both experience and inner clarity. She knows that what her mind creates and what it receives from the world are both based on her own perception of the facts, and yet she also knows that collective truth, agreed upon reality, is what we must use to share our dance of joy. She whispers to speak clearly and to step into your position as an unbiased truth-telling leader. Allow the wind to whisk you past any voices that seem to stand in the way between you and your dreams. Be authoritative when it comes to honesty and integrity, and blend diplomacy and intellect on your way to transcendence. Steering clear of showy displays made with the false beauty of smoke and mirrors will allow you to... Steering clear of showy displays made with the false beauty of smoke and mirrors will allow you to focus on the art of the mind and to put your head in front of your heart while you find your voice and use your tools of perceptive independence. Light with me, the world on truth, sweet drop of trust ignite, flight with me in all our youth, our sacred will speak bright. Love it. Ace of materials, so the Ace of Pentacles. Very abundant energy, right? Two of materials. She's juggling 2 roses. Three of materials. You see these 3 girls together, and it's almost like, you know, they're weaving realities together that work well. So working together, right? That collaboration energy. 4 of materials, which is about, you know, holding on to your resources or doing well with the resources that you're given. Balancing, you know, where your resources are being used or quite possibly wasted. 5 of materials, which is the 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles is about like an unbalanced almost energy, almost an energy of quite possible loss in one form or another. You've got this woman outside of the temple or the building, and she's very cold and lonely. She's only got a sheet to keep her warm. So it's almost like, you know, being left out in the cold in some way. And then we have 6 of materials, 6 of Pentacles. Look at that. I know that the 6 of Pentacles is about like sharing in a balanced way, giving back. And she looks like she's in a very, you know, abundant, happy space where she would definitely give back to the universe with, you know, open arms or an open heart. 7 of materials, you've got a woman tending to some roses. Ooh, I like this card. Having the patience, you know, to work on a plan and see it through, even if it's taking longer than you would hope. And then we have the 8 of materials, which is the 8 of Pentacles card. Look at her, she's like juggling gracefully juggling these roses. You know, really finding that balance within the flow of abundance available. I really like this deck, you guys. And I'm happy it's a tarot. Oh, look, I just pulled the Queen of Emotions. Look at that. Ooh. Ooh. Look at that. I have to look this one up. I'll read this one to you guys too, and then we'll wrap it up. Queen of Emotions. Keywords: love, emotional intuition and intelligence, creativity, joyful and meaningful connection, relationships, self-care and self-love, feminine nature, the sea of emotions, assessing how you truly feel and sharing your love with others, creating from the heart. Prompt: tentacles of experience. Rising up from deep within the caverns of the ocean, this queen is connected to all that flows. She is the unconscious bridge between the spaces of the heart and the world that flourishes around it. Her watery nature invites you to flow into portals of self-discovery and work with your own waves to grow compassion and passion to connect back to your truest emotions, all your emotions. She asks you to seek this alignment so that your actions, words, thoughts, and breath all beat in rhythm with your true feelings. See yourself as you truly are and feel your essence, as you truly feel. This nurturing, caring energy is one that washes away unhealthy attachments and bubbles down through the earth to create foundations of sacred space in relationships. It allows strong empathy without the energetic baggage of taking on other people's stuff, and it breeds intuitive creativity and small pockets of devotional joy. Fall into the queen's flowing compassion. Like the sea, I flow in and out of breath, waiting in the lapping liminality of a heart song. Wow, that was beautiful. And then, of course, we have the Muse of Emotions, Ace of Voices, 2 of Voices. You know, that indecision card, being pulled 2 different directions, having to make a choice on which way you're going. We have the Three of Voices, which is the heartbreak card. See, you've got some eyes crying in the background. And then, of course, this woman is folded in on herself and crying and sorrowful. She's in front of this closed door, but do you see this openness and the light coming from behind it? It's almost, you know, as if she's only seeing it as the closed door and not realizing what lies beyond, which is the potential for something much greater than what she's grieving the loss of. Four of Voices is about perspective. She's got four lights beaming from her eyes. But she's in a very relaxed and content state. Very much a self-reflection energy, right? We have the Five of Voices. The Five of Voices, which is the Five of Swords, I believe is like, no, that's Wands. Five of Swords. I don't remember which one the Five of Swords is about. I'm still learning the tarot, okay? But we got a mirroring energy here. You see the mirror. And then we have four women down right here that are meditating together. Then, of course, we have some divine offering here at the top. Six of Voices, Six of Swords. Isn't that moving on? I could be wrong. It's Six of Wands that's moving on. Still learning, but this is the Six of Voices. Very interesting cards, you guys. I do like these cards. Let's see. I've really been talking about it for 17 minutes. Goddamn. Ooh, shuffling. Every day I'm shuffling. Sorry that it bounces. Since I'm using my laptop, it's kind of hard to not have the table bounce. But yeah, I've seen lots of readers that I like to watch on YouTube and otherwise have this deck. So I'm excited to welcome it into my personal collection myself. If you guys have this deck and you would like to share with me what you think about it and your experiences with it, I would love to hear from you in the comment section. If you find that you liked this video, you appreciated, you know, the unboxing of the Muse Tarot, once again, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I post more content like this. I've been mostly doing unboxing videos lately, but I will get back on track with doing some online zodiac readings of some sort. I have to find a way to do it without it consuming too much of my time and my energy, and a way that I can plan it and be reliable and consistent, because yeah, I have to just consider all of my responsibilities and things and figure out something that works for me. So I'm excited to incorporate these new decks that I got. Always love adding a new deck into the collection. So I'm excited to use this deck. It's shuffling really nicely. I'm not noticing, you know, any hiccups or disruptions or things that I don't necessarily appreciate. Ace of Emotions, Ace of Cups. Look at this. I love this. Look. She's like submerged within the water. I love the ocean feel that these cards have for the emotions suit, or cups, if you want to see it in the traditional way. Ace of Emotions. I feel like this applies to my journey. That's why I have a shit-eating grin right now. Because I myself am experiencing an Ace of Emotions as we speak. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know. I'd love to hear from you guys. I'd love to hear what you think. I will put links in the description box below, including one that will take you to where I bought this Muse Tarot, which was not on Etsy or Amazon. I got this one from Hay House Publishing. So I will put links in the description box below for that. If you guys would like to request a private reading with me or a healing session with me, there will be links in the description box below as well. So thank you so much for being here, my friends, for all your time and precious energy. I appreciate you so much. And until next time, namaste.